guys, right, I've just come down onto the back beach now at the back of Tunstall Camp, and I've bumped into Dave. It's the second time I've seen him because he was here last year, and it's only his second year as this year. What do you think, mate, so far?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think of the buzz in the clubhouse last night?
Oh, awesome, isn't it? Awesome.
I've never seen so many.
Just great to see so many people in one place and all having a good time.
Yeah. So what makes you come and do this comp then? What is it about it that gets you going to think, yeah, I'm definitely going to do the Euros again? After your first visit?
Well, I saw it on advertised for last year, so we'll give it a go. Obviously, last year's weather was absolutely atrocious.
Atrocious, yeah. Now look at it.
I thought, well, I'll give it another go. I had such a good time last year.
Yeah.
As soon as I got home, I just put my caravan for this year.
Get on, you've done it right, so you booked it well ahead.
Oh yeah, well ahead, yeah.
He was quicker than us. We booked ours right away. That just goes to show how much he's enjoyed it, guys. So what's your bait today, Dave? What are you going to use?
I've got squid, carp, mackerel, rag, lug, some yellowtail.
Basically, everything. You're fully covered.
Yeah, I'm just seeing whatever anybody catches on then.
Yeah, I always find that with a lot of anglers, they bring lots of different baits because it depicts what bait they use to what the conditions are. You know? I know a lot of them have been on there, been looking at the weather. We were actually told today that there was going to be quite a little bit of a strong wind coming from the southeast. But it's not. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's already a puff in the sky.
Just flat calm and,
you know? I think it might... I don't know, I mean, a lot of the local lads have told me that in the bright sunlight, you're going to struggle to get a ray. But then I look at the coloured water and I think, would it really affect it?
I would have thought this was like perfect for rays.
There's a few have said that, but most of the local guys I spoke to went, nah, conditions in right for ray. Yeah. But I'd imagine, we'll find out later, that Bridlington North Beach will be packed.
Right.
I think it'll all be up there for the skate.
I was going to go up there, then changed my mind last night. And
why?
Came here.
Tell us why you changed your mind then.
Well, came down last night having a just mooch around, see what it like, and a few decent features here. Not many features along here, but there's a couple of guys from North East fishing last night. They said it's been alright. Yeah. Well, they were fishing last night, but they're not fishing the Euros.
Yeah, so. That's right. I mean, I think most people know that anyway. Yeah. You can't fish the night before.
They've been here a few times and had decent flatties.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys come down and use the flatty bass as a warm-up, don't they, from up there?
I believe so, yeah. So it's...
Did you fish the flatty bass Friday?
I didn't fish it, no, because on my way here, I had problems with my car. So I had to go and find a garage, try and get that sorted out. Got some AA cover
you
for
need
drive home.
You need it, don't you?
Just for... So I gave it a miss yesterday, and
So what's your favourite rig, Dave?
My favourite rig? Well, today I'm just started off with a flapper.
Yeah.
I've got some one up, one down. A bit later on at high tide, I might go to up and over.
Oh, that's my favourite rig down home, mate. It's up and over. So, I love it. So roughly, mate, what are you actually targeting? Anything, or just hoping to get a fish?
Just hoping to get a fish, to be honest.
That's what I like, mate. I do like that.
Yeah,
it's difficult to target a certain fish anyway if you don't actually fish this coastline.
Well, I think it's going to be flounders here, then. Fingers crossed.
All right, buddy. Look, I wish you the best of luck, and I just know I'm going to see you next year.
You will.
Take care, mate.
I'll see you in Bale later.
Call him a lazy angler. Look.
Oh, I'll get back to my power nap now.
Later, guys. Right, guys, now I know this fella, alright, because we bumped into him yesterday fishing. This is one of my fishing oppos from Downhill, alright, and it's from Seacast Weights, as you can see, and I actually said to him the back beach might be a good place to go. The conditions are good, easy access as well, Pete, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But you enjoying it, mate?
Brilliant. Yeah, excellent.
Now, we just spoke to Dave along here. Now, I remember Dave from last year, and that was his first year. This was your second year. Last year was your first year.
Yeah.
What made you come back?
Just love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love it.
So what is it that drew you to do it?
I think it's the people.
Yeah.
You know, the people are a good bunch of lads and that, and obviously the weather's with us this year as
Yeah,
well.
I know, mate. It was bad last
Oh
year.
yeah.
And you still stuck it out,
That's it.
you know?
Yeah.
You got incoming tide now, mate, so I see you've got your Any Fish Anywhere 6 and bait.
Yeah, and me.
Oh, that's your new reel, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Right, yeah. Pete showed me his new reel down his house. It's a beauty. I actually put that line on for him, only because he was busy working. So, what rigs are you using?
Up and over.
Up and over, my favourite
Yeah.
rig, and one of yours down home, isn't
And
it?
I've also got, at the moment, that's an up and over panel, that one.
Right. Now, you do know you can't weigh any bass in, don't you?
Yes.
I had to
Yeah.
say that, because when I take him bass fishing, he always outfishes us.
Yeah.
So, what bait you got, mate?
At the moment, out there, I think it's squid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice one.
But I've got black here.
And you're getting as much distance as you can?
Yeah.
Right, give you a tip. There's a gully about 60 yards out. A big gully.
Oh, right.
That's where Joseph caught his bass when he had a fish on Wednesday when we come up this week. And he did well, and I hope you do, mate.
Brilliant.
All right,
Cheers,
you
Nick.
take care.
Yeah.
buddy. Hi guys, right, here we are, we're at Cowden, and I'm stood here with none other
The Big
than
Mac.
Only Fins.
You're right, people.
One of the top rods, which he is.
Yeah,
good,
well,
good
yeah.
angler. All right, mate, so you set your mind, you told me last night, didn't you, about where you were going to go. I didn't
Yeah.
say nothing to nobody.
No.
I see there are a few anglers here.
Yeah, to be fair, we were the first here.
Yeah.
so
What time did you get here?
We got here around 1 o'clock.
That's 1 o'clock in the morning, so that's
Yeah.
what? Some 6 hours before the comp kicks off. And that was to make sure you got the spot you wanted to fishing.
Well, we all discussed it. Obviously, there's a group of us. There's 5 of us.
Yes,
fishing.
yep.
And we come down, had a look, and we thought, you know, if the tide's going to come up, there's about 5 spaces. So if we get here first, you know, we're going to get the best spots.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, plan hasn't, as always, you know, with fishing, the plan hasn't come together. I mean, we've had a few dabs, a few rockling out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been the same all up and down the beaches. I mean, I haven't heard of anything else.
No, have I. My phone's not buzzed at all today.
Yeah, so it's been hard all up the beach, but what a venue. I mean, look at it.
I know, it's awesome.
This
isn't
is
it?
nothing
And
like
that's
home.
deep, you can tell that's deep water by the slope of the beach, can't you?
Yeah,
And
you've
there
got
must
no
be a
rollers.
decent gully running through here as well.
Yeah, straight
You
at the
know?
bottom.
But still nothing, no skate, nothing, is there? No
Nothing,
card,
nothing at
no
all.
paddock.
I think the sun's killed it a bit.
Yes. Yeah, I was told that by locals in the week when we were
Yeah.
here talking to them. They said if it's bright and sunny, Nick, I doubt if any skate will be caught.
Well, I mean, it feels like summer. Do you know what I mean? A few of us have had the tops off laid on the beach.
So we've seen the photograph of Nobby. Nobby's one of the slabfish guys. He sent us a photo of him on the beach in his boxer shorts fishing.
we was down
What
there. We
can I
were down
say?
there.
A beautiful spring day. Still cold, bit nippy here.
Yeah,
and there,
it is,
you know
it is
what
when
I
that
mean?
wind picks up.
And there's a few anglers, but there's not as many anglers here as I thought would be here. Because I know you can get down on the beach easy and you can walk
Yeah.
along.
I think they
um,
were just worried about getting cut off by the tide.
Yes, yeah. We've had that from a lot of people we spoke to today as well, mate. But
Yeah.
never mind, Connor.
As always, next year. Behave
you know
best
that.
tomorrow, boy. Tomorrow's another day, and we'll be out smashing it up
Yeah, there you go.
in a bit.
All right, guys, right, this is Aidan from Slamfish. There's quite a few of the Isle of Wight lads here. Have you found it, mate?
It's hard.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you've done all the homework this week as well.
Yeah,
The travelling, the looking at marks, making up, deciding where
We've
you
done
want to
some
go.
miles.
Right. So, what made you come to this mark? When you came to view it, what made you think, yeah, this is a good idea?
Because we didn't think we was going to have any beach.
Right.
And we thought, we're at least here, we can get up on it.
Yeah. And you've been it in the distance.
Yeah.
You can see it's deep water, as I said just now with Connor, by the slope of the beach.
Yeah,
And I dare say you boys been leathering it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been hitting it. But like you say, from either side of us, there's sandbanks.
Yeah.
And right in the middle, they come in, and like even at low tide, there's still water in it.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Yeah, it's a good choice to come here, actually.
Yeah.
Cowden is a popular mark because I reckon there must be about 30 anglers here at this mark. But then the parking restricts it as well, doesn't
Yeah.
it? You know.
A lot of people have looked.
Yeah.
A lot of people have looked this morning.
And I suppose the early morning call for you guys to get here and pick a spot was a good choice.
We still wasn't the first here.
You still weren't. Oh,
No,
right.
there was 4 people in the car park.
Wow,
There was
you
4
go.
people parked up,
Yeah.
and we was just quicker out the cars.
Yeah.
We was just quicker out the cars.
That makes all the difference, bud, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does.
As
yeah.
soon as they see us getting our gear out, they started jumping out, and we
Yeah.
made sure we was quicker.
I know the cliff lines collapse, but there are lots of platforms here you can fish
It's-
off, isn't there?
That,
You know,
like you say, where,
because the tide is quite close to the cliff.
where there's a group of us as well, we needed
Yeah,
somewhere. Where
and you
there
can
was-
all look after each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you still got nothing, mate. What baits have you been trying?
Everything. I'm on crab, lug, whites.
And you've had what?
I've had dab and 2 Rocklin.
Right, there you go.
So yeah, it's hard going.
All right, boys. Zayden, he's still trying.
We'll get 'em.
Go for it, mate. All right, guys, right, we're at the EOBC weigh-in, and I'm here with one of the longest-serving weighmasters, and I've known Johnny for a long time. But how long's this comp been going? Because you've been here from the start, John, haven't you?
That's right. It was a club match.
Yeah.
And it just grew and grew. But Bempton Cliffs were involved.
Yes.
That was part of the venue, or the boundary. But a lot of the winning fish were coming off there, and people weren't set up, didn't have the right kit
Yeah.
to fish them type of marks. Paul Roggeman,
Yeah.
who we all know who Paul
Yeah.
was, he wanted it down the beaches.
Yeah.
And it moved to the spa, but
Was that for the safety aspect of it?
It was.
Yeah.
Main because you had people going up on.
Because when
Bempton
you say
Cliffs.
Bempton Cliffs, is that where they go down the ladders?
No, that's well, you can go down what they call roll up.
Roll up, yeah. That's rope
Bempton.
by rope, isn't it?
You walk down the side of the cliff, but holding onto a rope.
Wow.
And I've never been down myself.
No, you wouldn't
but-
get me down there,
but-
mate, even when I was younger. I don't do
But,
that. I don't need fish that bad, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, it's not for the faint-hearted.
Yeah.
Going down there, and you've got all your equipment to carry
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, I
but,
know.
and you need the proper equipment.
But here, John, through the years that you've been here weighing, I mean, I've known you a long time, mate, and you're a fellow Welshman. We've seen some fantastic fish come through here, haven't we? But
Absolutely,
we really have.
Some lovely
But
steak.
today, and I have to tell you this, my phone has not gone off once.
No, it concerned me yesterday.
Yeah.
Because although there were 1,700 fish,
Yeah,
it went to the measuring board yesterday. On the catch and
Yeah.
release, the flatty bash.
Yeah, which was
competition, Great competition to warm people up.
yeah.
And they had the weather, lovely flat camp for flatties, so far. But there were very little. I only heard of 2 other species of fish.
Today?
No, yesterday.
Yesterday,
which
yes.
concerned me slightly. I thought, there might be the odd whiting that came through, and it.
Have you heard anything
Didn't.
today then?
I know of one fish that I seen actually get caught.
What fish was it
And
today?
that was a flounder.
Yeah.
And that was
We
on-
know of one of our lads has got a soul. He actually rang me up and he just seems like, I reckon he was singing and dancing on the end because he was going, Nick, I'm going to get on the
Yeah,
table. You know, because we have heard nothing. Me and Joseph have been up and down, up and down. We haven't heard of anything being caught.
No, my phone's not gone off once.
Right.
And normally it's going off and saying, we've got this fish is coming back to scales. And,
Yeah.
Make sure
Are you
the door's not
expecting
locked.
it to be a quiet hour?
I think it would be fairly quiet, but I think what stamp of fish, if there's any decent fish, will be a good fish. And looking at the sea, I'm hoping
Yeah.
that skaters abound.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought,
so-
but I was speaking to a few locals during the week when I was up here with Joe, and I mean, these guys you know as well,
Yeah.
and they said, Nick, with that sunlight out on Saturday, it's going to kill the skate fishing. You know,
well,
but
they
we
could
know
just lay at the bottom
there's
and
been
not
3
move.
or 4 skate caught, but they've been undersized and returned.
Yeah, good.
So,
Yeah, no,
which
good.
the anglers would do that anyway.
they-
you know, they're
they
all
would.
professional
Yeah,
anglers
yeah,
that do this.
absolutely. So,
So it's going to be interesting, mate, isn't it? This weigh-in.
Sometimes the thing is with fishing, as
Yeah.
you know from over the years, your experience, my experience, you can go there one day and there's nothing. You go there the next day and you bag up.
That's right, mate.
You know, and it's just, and that's what fishing is.
Well, some of the guys we spoke to today, they were a really good mark. I won't say where it was, and I said, "Are you coming back here tomorrow?" And they went, "No, going to try somewhere else."
Well, I mean,
But you know and I know, no two tides are the same.
they're never the same, and I found that through experience.
I know,
over
mate.
the-
I know how
over the
good an
years.
angler you are, buddy.
You know, sort of. But sometimes you just have that feeling. There is nothing here.
Yeah.
I'm going to move off. Certainly, local knowledge helps.
Yes, it does.
You
Yeah,
know,
in a
greatly-
situation like this, it does.
Wherever,
Yeah.
anywhere in the UK, if you're fishing,
Yeah.
local knowledge is.
It's everything, isn't it?
If you're fishing from away,
Yeah.
and you can get in touch with local fishermen, anglers,
as we do.
you can pick up tips of venues of where to fish, what they use, and what bait they're using.
Yeah.
Sort of whether it's a ledge or sort of sorry, ledger. But,
Yeah, running ledge, you mean?
running
Yeah,
ledge, you know,
pulley
it's
rig,
a-
up and over.
you know,
There's all sorts they
there's
use
all
in
sorts
it.
of rigs
We've
that-
seen guys fishing with 2 flappers today because they're just trying to find fish.
They're trying to find fish.
You know?
It's sort of, but normally it's very quiet over the years. It's very
Yeah.
quiet. It's very quiet up until sort of like 20 minutes before the end of the weighing in.
Yeah.
And then you get the influx.
Yeah.
They're all racing in. And
Well, I've said that to
sort of,
Joe, right? We haven't heard any from a spurn end yet.
No, it's sort of.
So we're not going to be surprised if something tidy comes in from there.
Well, I that's right, because it's sort of I had heard running up to the competition what fish were being caught were
Yeah.
in the middle.
Yes.
It's sort of.
I know a few weeks ago they were catching cod.
A lot of cod.
You know?
Cod is still in the river.
Yeah.
You know, sort of. But because of the weather, it's as you say, the sunshine. It's just going to keep the fish.
Yeah.
They're not going to want to be looking for food and sort of.
All right, mate. Well,
Is it-
I hope you get to see some good pictures and some video footage of the weigh-in, guys.
I'm sure you will.
Someone's buzzing me on my phone. Could be the winning fish. You never know. But thanks, John.
Yeah,
All
you're
right.
welcome.
Pleasure,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
As always.
As always.
You take
yeah,
care.
Yeah. Thank you.